Home is like a living being, breathing life into every space. The home cares, nurtures, it holds that space for people to be themselves. Amidst the chaos of our everyday life, I think we all go back and we look forward to that peace that we can get from this space. Taliru in Kannada means fresh leaves in the spring season. I think from what we built, our clients saw that freshness and thought that they will enjoy that freshness as they live. That's what Taliru is. Hi, I'm architect Pratima Situr.
Hi, I'm architect Akshaya. Today we are at Taliru, a project in Bangalore. For detailed chapters in PDF ebook, visit builderfy.com. The location is the upcoming residential locality, which is Banshankari 6th stage. It is not a very densely, located area.
It's a south-facing plot, which is 2,400 square feet. Overall built-up area coming to around 3,600 square feet. It's an east-facing entry door, and the corridor that kind of takes you to the entrance is made dramatic with a little play of light and ventilation at the entrance. We created triple height space at the entrance. To the left as you enter is the living area. You get a glimpse of what the space is inside. So this is a south wall, and that is why we thought it is very important to have the thick wall so it doesn't get the heat then. Smaller openings on southern side get a lot of breeze inside the home. What you see here as a ceiling is terracotta pergolas. The roof you see here in this space is a true roof. It is called a filler slab. Son Ahan has a fascination for these fast cars. We went on to do the ceiling in a way which kind of looks like a automobile logo design, and it is evolved very beautifully and takes the house to being new even after 15-20 years.
It's been quite some time, and here almost we have been living here. We use different parts of the house very differently. It was thought that this area would be a public area and then rest all becomes private areas. So most of our conversations happen here, and we keep discovering new things as we start using the house. So that has been very nice for us.
We all sit and have coffee near the dining area. Around 7 to 7:30 is the time during which we get a very good sunlight over there.
I think the sense of visual connection that we get across all the levels, from the ground floor, first floor, till the gym area and the second floor. It is not just the dining area. I think it is like the heart of the home, where it connects all the floors visually together.
This is being the eastern part of the house, which has a lot of light that comes from here. We have done very interesting wall with the local stones here. There's interesting light, streaks of light that come into the puja. The dining is adjacent to the kitchen, very open to the kitchen space. Kitchen at any time should be spacious enough for 2 or 3 people to be working together. And it is very interactive between the kitchen and the dining, and there could be a kind of a pass on that happens from here to there. We went on to do this little broken tile work in the ceiling, and we have a skylight which kind of gets the light, and the light keeps shifting on the walls, on the floor. So it's very nice to look at that play of light. What is in between the living and dining is the staircase core. We come up through the stair here, and where we get connected to the dining space and the kitchen out there. The steps are of wood, which is very soft at the feet, and we continue with that feeling of motion, and that is why the bridge is also designed in wood. So it's a very light structure between the active rooms. And what you see here is a stair railing. What we went on to do was pick and choose these beads. This is from Channapatna. Channapatna is a place known for children's toys. We try and do something which keeps the local craft alive. The fabricated bridge here firstly takes you into this small space, which was an added space that we created coming from the client's requirement. As we are in this passage where we're looking down into the entry foyer space, we walk straight into the son's room. A sufficiently large wardrobe for a boy, and has a good amount of light coming in, which is near the study table. What we went on to do as we talked to the family was a little element of ledge designed as display ledges for all his miniature cars that he had collected from childhood. Here at the southwest part of the plot, which is the master room. This is this south part of the house. It's a south wall of the house, and south always gets heated. So in a way, this does not transfer too much heat. We saw that there was this beautiful honge tree actually grew so much as we started building the home, and we felt it was not a balcony that was designed day one, but a balcony that evolved as we built the house. As we climb up to the third level, you walk out to the terrace here. In this terrace, we created a beautiful seater. Look at this western side for the sunset. So the evening sunsets are really enjoyed. So the home had to be a canvas for them for their everyday living, which creates that space for them to be very authentic. I think giving that space for the designer, where they trust in the designer and say, hey, this is what we need, and now you go all out to give us whatever you feel, created that space for us to express their desires, their need. And so Taliru stands here as a beautiful testament to that relationship that we want to celebrate with the client.